Establishing a new government in a country, domestic and foreign affairs. Since Cronad has been through tough times due to years of war and the divisions in the country, there is a need for a new form of government. To establish new order, there has to be a certain structure to the plan that will include the principles of the governing style as well as its branches. It will also have a list of public good domestic programs with ways of creating national unity. This plan will have a new efficient economic structure, ways to combat terrorism, and international organizations for security and economics. All of the above will ensure a successful future for the country. Domestic concerns. The chosen governing style for the country will be a democracy, which means that the people of Cronad will have a say in how their country is ruled. According to Hardyman, this style's main principles are equality, popular sovereignty, and autonomy. Citizens are all equal before the law and their rights are protected. People actively participate in the politics of their country, and civic life and autonomy are reflected in fair elections when the new government is being chosen or replaced. The main source of power in this system is the citizens. Their voice is what matters in the government's decisions. Democracy has three branches among which the power is distributed: legislative, executive, and judicial. The legislative branch's main functions are to formulate laws and to deliberate on important problems and needs. The executive branch performs and enforces the laws written by the legislature. The last one, the judiciary, is in charge of interpreting those laws and applying them to existing cases. That separation of functions ensures that the power is not concentrated within only one group of people. Two public good programs have been proposed, one on free education and one on the quality of the roads. The first one will focus on making education accessible for higher education institutions to provide the government with more qualified specialists. The road program's purpose is to spend a percentage of taxes on the inspection and necessary repair of the roads. Both roads and education are considered public goods since they are both non-excludable and non-rivalrous. According to Belletti, Marescotti, and Touzard, that means that no one can be forbidden to use them, and when an individual uses goods, another one can do it too. The best economic structure for the citizens will be a free market economy, as it does not require a lot of state intervention, and free markets and democracy depend on each other. This way the businesses work on their terms and address their needs. It also ensures open trade with other countries. National unity is the condition on which a harmonious society exists. It helps countries to go through difficult times. To create it, there has to be something to promote this unity. Language is a powerful tool for uniting people. By establishing a language as an official one, the government would contribute to the unity of the citizens. Another way to promote national unity is people's participation in various social activities, like international sports competitions or scientific conferences. Rooting for fellow countrymen always brings people together and gives them a sense of unity. Foreign concerns. One of the international organizations that Cronad should join is the World Trade Organization, WTO, which is the only one on the market, regulating trading rules among nations. It will bring the country certain benefits: a safe trading arena due to several strict rules, easy solutions to any trade disputes, and a guarantee of equal trading conditions. To join WTO, Cronad will have to perform several steps which are enlisted on their website. Firstly, Cronad has to submit an application and the information on its current trade policies and study the WTO's terms and conditions. Moreover, the country will need to discuss the bilateral trade agreements with desirable countries and familiarize itself with the drafts of the membership terms. Lastly, it has to get approval from the General Council. Another international organization, useful for Cronad to join, is the United Nations Security Council, UNSC. It helps to maintain international peace, establish friendly relations between countries, and resolve international problems. Reasons for Cronad to join it are simple: it will give the nation the power of veto and the power of decision-making in the WTO. The country will also be able to punish another nation with sanctions in case some rules are broken. To become a member of the UNSC, Cronad will have to get at least 9 yes votes from the Council and no votes. To combat possible terrorist threats from the neighboring country, it would be better to improve border control. Implementation of thorough identity checks on the border will help significantly. Involving the citizens will also be beneficial. The government needs to make sure they understand the importance of reporting potential terrorist attacks. Being informed on the issue makes it easier to prevent the problem from happening. Localizing potential terrorists within the borders of Cronad and wiretapping them for the authorities to be 2 steps ahead. Having investigators follow them and do their research may also provide the government with enough proof to arrest them and isolate them from society. Conclusion. There's a lot of work to be done and various changes to be made to take Cronad back to its state. It will not be quick or easy, but with due persistence, all the above-mentioned plans can be accomplished. The citizens deserve a country where they will feel safe and protected, and where their voices matter, for they are Cronad's source of power.